delivery.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now Murray, after the missed three from Damian Lillard. Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. That's 10 points for Jordan.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Young, no good. Toronto leading by 7. Jordan with it, outguarded by Murray. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they ask for. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, here is Young. In the corner, Murray with it to the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Unselfish play. What I like about Murray, he doesn't get tunnel vision with the ball. He keeps his eyes up and his options open.
And 3 from Jordan. It's not going to go for it.
And you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. Outside Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. 7-point differential. Capella, high post. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the aggro. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Lillard. Jordan's got 12 points in the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Jordan. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Trae Young. He had a nice open look right there.
Vamos a lanzar. Vamos a la mañana.
17 points in the game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
Toronto leading by 9. Here's Young. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Young's got his second basket.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively.
That is nice. And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Young with no one around. No good on the three. For Toronto, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
From 12 feet out, again Toronto.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Toronto leading by 12. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
And here's Young. Wide open look here for Murray. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got 8.
Oh, that's a nice looking 3 there for Murray. How about the high release on that one?
Here's Jordan. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Murray. 8 points for him. Young outside. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass will normally knock those down.
Jordan, that's for 2. And another basket for Toronto.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And 3 from Jordan. Atlanta with the rebound. Bogdanovich inside, guarded by Jordan, kept alive. Toronto leading by 10. Siakam finds Jordan. Again, Toronto.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in, and Toronto making a change here. Murray, the pass to Capella. Back to Murray. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Capella over to the left wing. Takes a 3. Siakam pulls it in. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them.
It's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Atlanta trails by 14. Hunter on the wing. Hits it from three-point range.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Jordan, and he gets the bucket. Jordan's got 36.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
Bogdanovich looking around. Murray outside. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. Toronto leading by 13. Jordan outside. And it's in there. Jordan's got 38 points.
Oh, great pass from Robinson. Scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
Lillard against Murray. To the paint. Here's Johnson. In the corner, it's Capella. Inside, Johnson with the bounce pass. 6 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got 11.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Out to the right wing. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Here's Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 40 points.
A high percentage look for Jordan. Has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. Bays checked in for Atlanta. Mills comes in for Bogdanovich. And then for Toronto, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Siakam. Turner comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Lillard.
And getting the shot he wanted, Murray loves it from in close.
Sinks the triple. And Toronto leads by 15.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the
And with his combination of speed and strength, Robinson is devastating off the drive. And a little contact is not going to slow him down.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Irving. Murray, no good. Toronto leading by 17. Robinson drives in. Good. 12 points for him.
I think you pay the consequences. If you leave Draymond Green's teammates open, he has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
Murray against Irving. Passes to Capella. Hunter on the wing. Atlanta again missing. So it's Toronto now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Then that's on Clint Capella. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Griffin comes in for Murray. Young is subbed in for Patty Mills. And then for Toronto, Luke Cornett comes in for Robinson. And it's Jordan in for Kyrie Irving. Young finds Hunter. Okongwu with the screen for Hunter. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
A drive by Jordan.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Got it off in time. With the clock running down. Sends it home. What a shot.
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so it's Toronto holding a 22-point lead as the... Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, when you control the glass,
That's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Irving. Green is out there with Turner. And it's Cornett in at the 5, roaming the paint. Back to Turner. Three-pointer on the way. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Atlanta trails by 19. And he commits the intentional foul.
really no idea why you're... fouling in a situation like that, you know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here is Young. He's covered closely. And Toronto making a change. Jordan's checked in.
Number 23, Michael Jordan.
Toronto on defense. 22 is their biggest lead.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 47 points.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Young inside. Kicks it to Hunter. Shoots the three. Jordan with the rebound. And so Jordan will bring it up for Toronto. They have a 19-point lead. Can't get it to fall. And Atlanta has possession. Here's Griffin. Nailed from three-point land. Griffin's got 8 points.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity. Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Here's Young. He's got 7. The pass to Bay. Pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's deflected. And 3 from Jordan. Okongwu grabs the board.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Griffin passes to Young. Fires at the elbow. The rebound by Shepherd. Toronto leading by 18. Here's Jordan. From the high post, he drills it. Jordan's got 51.
And just beautiful form on MJ's jumper. A part of the game he polishes more and more every year.
And a deep 3 from Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Johnson comes in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Bogdanovich in for A.J. Griffin. Here's Hunter. He has 6. Young finds Bogdanovich. And here is Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. No good from Jordan. The Atlanta trails by 20. Here's Bogdanovich. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovich spots a lane, he attacks it.
Bogdanovich has gotten 4 of his 9 shots to go. Robinson for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target with his 3. Toronto leading by 18. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Green. Robinson's got 15.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And Johnson is right there.
Well, hard, blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Toronto calls timeout. Bays checked in for Hunter. And Toronto also making a switch. Jordan's checked in. Toronto with the ball. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Jordan's got 56 points in the game.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan was such a musical rhythm to his game.
Young finds Johnson. Launches it. And that's good. Trae Young for three. He's got 10.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And here's Jordan outside. The rebound by Young.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Outside, Bogdanovich. He kicks to Capella. Over to the wing. Bay wide open, and he fires. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto leading by 22. Robinson passes to Jordan. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young dishes to Johnson. No good with the triple. Robinson with it, and guarded by Capella. The 19-foot shot. Yep, that one goes in there. 61 points for Michael.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table.
Young, no good. Young's gone 4 of 11 tonight. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Shot to stop the run. Toronto grabs the miss. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jordan. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Hawks making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Turner's checked in for Toronto. Williams comes in for Kyrie Irving. Got a piece of it. Here's Murray. Toronto grabs the miss. Robinson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Williams can't hit. Bay with it. Scoreless thus far. Atlanta again missing. And Toronto has possession. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Griffin's checked in for Bay. And Toronto also making a switch. Jordan, he's checked in for Turner. Jordan plays it up off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Williams against Bogdanovich. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
It's his first trip to the line. They throw good, Murray.
And, you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
And here's Jordan outside. Johnson with the rebound. Griffin against Williams.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
For Atlanta, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. First free throw is good. That one is no good. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Oh, good on the triple. Toronto with the ball. And a wide open look for Jordan. Cans it from downtown.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Capella's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. And 3 from Jordan. Rebound by Johnson.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Griffin with it. Now Green defending. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Got that one up quick.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Player of the game, Michael Jordan.
Slide on the beat, slide on the beat, slide on the beat. Spence Lee got the F-Town bounce. Young shot of Spence, gon' slide on the beat, slide on the beat. I cannot be no slouch. Fly as a bird, tag on my shirt, some I cannot pronounce. Babes on my feet like the Hollywood walk. All I see is stars when I look down. Bounce up and down, shake up and down, little girl, cause you know that you bad. Bounce up and down, shake up and down, I don't care. One of a kind, they can't copy my style, so I know that they mad. Ladies love me, I don't need no tough guy. Hop with the plane, hop on the stage, then I go turn up the crowd, man, so loud. Pray every day, work hard every day, cause in 2018, man, I almost go to beef stage, I'm a free to the negative, I'm blind. All of my life, I had a vision, I was looking straight through my third eye. Life is a... You keyboard, 200 on your phone, you should go outside. Talking that, when you talking that, say more about you than to say about I. Don't call my phone, if you talking about coming through the bread while I'm so good, had to recount. Ain't talking Girl Scout. Envious people, they green in the face, they belong in the trash like Oscar the Grouch. Rock out if you ain't no slouch. Rock to the beat, sleep these, stuck to the couch. Racks in the bank, racks from the put a ping, I still at the house. Ride for my fan, ride for my team, ride for my town. F-Town, I'ma always hold down. Slide on the beat, eyes on the street. Never catch me slipping on cot. Get off it. Gonna get you some cash, me and Spence get the bag, these is lost. Put some respect, put some respect, put some respect on my name when you talk to a boss. Dodging the, still trying to get a slide on the beat, slide on the beat, slide on the beat, slide on it like Gucci flip flops. Tied to them, ride for them, ties to the money, tied up, talking about big knots. Stone on my wrist, stone on my fist, stone on my earlobe. It's a Dwayne Johnson rock. Walk in my shoes, walk in my shoes, walk in my shoes. You can never fit on my Sasquatch. Don't get crossed up, feel like AI when I got the rock. Big Blake pass it, I'ma take it up top. I hit my head on the press box. No defense, got the city on lock. Think we hot now, wait till we pop. You don't make the cut, it's chop. Pick and roll on them. 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 Pick and roll on them.
Las ganas tuyas hacerlo como el adiós. Solo quise estar estable, millonario, no. Pero ya que lo soy, yo lo voy a gastar como a mí me dé la gana. El hijo de Sol María, el nieto de Octavio. Mis hijos son leyendas, ya soy hereditario. Somos nosotros, pues, por lo contrario. Conmigo nunca salen Edidi con el diario. M grande en mi cuenta Super Mario. Para lograrlo hicimos lo necesario. No tengo ni un día libre en mi calendario. Y mucho menos tiempo para ustedes, mi horario.
No, no, dicen que el tiempo de Dios es perfecto. Yo estoy aquí porque tenía que pasar. Joseando todos los días, trabajando con aquí nada fue al azar. Ey, hay unos que me quieren, me ven de frente y me vienen a abrazar. En guerra avisada dicen que no, antes por eso no voy a avisar. No.
Thunder, lighting, enmascarado te dejamos en parking. 200,000 solo en un chanting. Yeah, dime las pacas haciendo planking. Aquí somos muchos como los Vikings. Yeah.
Thunder, lighting, enmascarado te dejamos en parking. El VIP tiene modelo, parece un casting. Me ha llevado que son un tacting. Baila, ey, ey.
Benji, Franklin,
Aston,
yo estoy bowling.
Luca, Spalding,
Poli,
Warning,
Code, Barney, Messi, hat-trick, estrella, Patrick,
Lambo, Uru, Automatic,
joven, legend, Nas, Ilmatic.
Babo, Ela, no estás escuchando a cualquiera. Sonando en todos los botecitos en forma entera. Y en los carritos, en Santurce y en Cantera. Tú sacas un disco, jeje, nadie se entera. Yo saco el mío y lo veo en la venta entera.
Todos mis versos son buenos, pero mis barras no son de Kindle. Frío donde quiera que pise, pa' mí todo el año es winter. En Los Ángeles, con par de ángeles, montada en el Sprinter. Lamborghini verde y amarillo como la Inter. Los bomberos no quieren que pisen los estudios. La cabina en fuego solo con un interludio. Al libro del Shaq y Kobe, Beno y Eladio. Pablo asegurado como Vladi y Rosario.
Pablo asegurado como Maestrao en los Angels. Como Eagle para los tiempos de los Rangers. Que en 2012 yo la saco y suena Danger. Prende el autotune que voy a detonar. La última gira de ustedes fue una escolar. Fiesta patronal, ¿quién me va a destronar? Thunder y Lightning si salimos pa' la última cambiaba.
Enmascarado te dejamos en parking. 200,000 solo en un chanting. Yeah, encima las pacas haciendo planking. Aquí somos muchos como los Vikings. Yeah.
Thunder, Lighting, yo soy un astro, Ricky Martin. Ustedes me han visto, todos mis temas están charting. Ustedes me han visto siempre ando con los mismos. Mientras ustedes son amigos de todo el mundo como Balvin.
You said the heat for this. I don't think it was worth it. You said that he lied for this. I don't think it was worth it. Don't even feel alive anymore. There's nothing inside me anymore. Got too much time on my hands. Too much time until you And she let you get. You set your bedroom. You set your bedroom. There was someone much nicer. And she let you. You set your bedroom. You set your bedroom. I'm gonna call myself a Molly, so I'm fitting in this city, then I'll throw away my. Not so pity, find the richest guy, fresh as weed, pay for all his. I'll pretend that I like. Soon I'll have an art degree and 50 grand in debt, and I'll buy myself. Whenever I'm on set, I'll be wearing brand new Air Max. I'll pray I still look young. I'll buy everyone to prove that I'm still fun. There was someone much nicer, and she let you. You set your bedroom. You set your bedroom. There was someone much nicer, and she let you. You set your bedroom. You set your bedroom.
Hey, summertime, I got bands, ayy. Benjamin and me best friends, ayy. Swerving the I'm tired of shorties that hang when they not on the ground. Wow. Oh my God, Warren, like hello, I'm back on my. Don't sugarcoat, baby. I still want the coupe to be navy or cream color cocoa like whoa. I need a crib up in Soho, New Yorkie like Biggie. I treat a cello like that, no biggie. Still got a in my city. Here from the bed, now she testing you miss me. I got bands and it's stuck in my pants. Whoa. Feel me? Pockets ain't dancing like Britney. Dance on me, can't fit my Izzy's. Dior look good when it fit me. Back in Jakarta, they hope for my downfall. Like come on, like got their nash. And they mad. Why you mad? And they mad. Yeah. Pull it with a fit and they mad. Show money bags in my backpack. Introducing one your granddad. Stepping on rap like Roach. I don't trust a with a brand coach. She gon' touch ice while I slow. Ski West like came to stick one to wait.
$250,000 on one stage. $250,000. Wanna come and switch my place. White man in my pocket, no race. Shawty is a fan with a little bitty waist. Bought a new verse, I'm about to come race. Can't feel my face. They don't wanna work, these lazy.
They just wanna surf, I with a win. It's just you I ain't tame, man. Do you feel me now? I gotta move. Trying to move fake, no way. Yeah. I just been in my thing, yeah. Cause the mood on strange, yeah. Tommy got it all on tape.
Like a bird when he caught his. The ones that was hating, they ain't make it. Got food on your table before you eat, say grace, man. I'm going #1, I can taste it. I was born to a star, I'm an alien. I'ma sell out arenas in the stadium. I got my kids and my family, ain't trading them. I ain't let them drown, I ain't saving them. I turn the pain into profit, should be proud of him.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got LeBron James, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at center. And for Toronto, they've got Luka Doncic. Also Kyrie Irving out there, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, Mavs fans got to be drooling seeing these two out there together, Grant. Dirk and Luka. What a pairing.
You can make a case that Luka, if not already, will be an all-time Maverick. What he's done, coupled with Dirk's ability, not sure there are two better to don a Mavericks uniform.
Watch out below. Big finish.
Hey, folks, sit back and enjoy the show. The Doctor is an amazing in-game dunker.
Right side, Robinson. Rebounded by LeBron.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Hey, Clark, what's most amazing about LeBron James, how remarkable he is playing at his age.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are really incredible about LeBron, but that's one of the most incredible, his high level of play at his advanced age. And he's still playing with great athleticism. A credit to the work he's put in and his giftedness.
Down low. Here's Duncan. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The skill of Duncan on full display there, knocking it down despite the contact.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Toronto. 4-point game. For three, Robinson. That one doesn't drop. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Duncan. He's guarded by Irving. Off the window. It's good. Duncan's got 5 points.
You know, that shot is virtually automatic for Duncan. I mean, he's extremely dependable in that mid-range area.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to James. Double team on James. Pass to West. On the wing, Irving. The baseline, Jay. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Jordan finds Doncic. Buries it from three. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Here's West, guarded by Doncic. Here's the teardrop. West misses. Now Robinson. Doncic up top. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Cash is in the 12-footer. Give him 8 points now.
Luka doesn't shoot a ton from the mid-range, but he's more than capable and effective when he does.
Irving, no good. Irving's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Pass to Jordan. Here's Doncic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Here's Jordan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Smart play that time by Jordan, using the pump, baiting the defender, and he bit.
And he knocks down the first one. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Robinson. And both free throws good for Jordan.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Jordan against Doncic. That one no good. Some solid defense from Jordan. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
Doncic outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Irving. Yes, it's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Here's West. Pass to Jordan. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Doncic grabs the miss. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Another miss by Doncic. Here's Jordan. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, smart pass by Abdul-Jabbar. Ready and willing to find his open teammates.
And here's Doncic outside. Another miss by Doncic.
Toronto foul. Dirk Nowitzki. First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
James against Jordan. James can't get it to go. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. West All-Stars up 6. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got LeBron James, and it's Garnett in at the 4-man position. Here's O'Neal. He's covered by Siakam. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They trail by 6. Here's Doncic. Some solid defense from Jordan. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 21, Tim Duncan.
Doncic has gone 4 of 10 here. James against Jordan. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Green. Here's Toronto with the ball. Here's Doncic. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
He misses the free throw.
Luka Doncic.
Good on the second one. James with the ball. Still no points. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Doncic against Jordan. Good D by Doncic. Here's Toronto with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Unloads. The rebound by Shepard. Lets it go from deep. Knocked loose. Doncic has gone 4 of 12 from the floor.
Reed shot. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's O'Neal. Softly drops in the floater.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket.
Finally. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Really good anticipation that time by Shaq, allowing him to come up with the steal and then start the fast break.
Pass to Jordan. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by James. Jordan inside, defended by Lillard. Jordan with the bucket.
The touch on Jordan's close range shots is really outstanding. He almost makes it look simple and easy to score in close like that.
And here's the fast break. And Irving powers it home.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Jordan. Rejected by James. Pass to Irving. Irving is doubled. Now Jordan. There's the 3. The rebound by Nowitzki. 1:57 left to play in the first half. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
And Toronto calls time here. Turner, he's checked in for Toronto. Doncic comes in for Damian Lillard. Here's Doncic. 13 points in the game.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Durant against Turner. Durant, so effective inside.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
That one's off.
At the line for the away team, Jerry West.
He hits the second from the line. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
A minute 20 left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Duncan. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
Pass to Nowitzki. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Here's West. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Siakam, the pass to Nowitzki. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Nowitzki's got his first points in this one.
Pure shooting ability on display from Nowitzki. I promise it's not as easy, folks, as he makes it appear.
Here's Irving. Count it. Good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Pass to Doncic. Back to Siakam. Here's Nowitzki. Now here's Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
And he sinks the second. 15 seconds left in the first half of this one.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
The shot by James, no good. Irving for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. West All-Stars up 19. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Double team on James. Missed inside. Here's Toronto with the ball. 19-point game. Here's Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Irving. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he taps it home with authority.
Yeah, you know, one thing about being a great scorer, you draw a lot of defensive attention, and there Irving takes advantage by finding an open teammate.
Connects from downtown.
Boy, at at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
I think this is where you give Abdul-Jabbar the ball and just watch him do his thing. It's so hard to stop inside.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Nowitzki. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Nowitzki's got 6 points in the quarter.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The shot misses. Irving against Irving. From deep, here's Doncic. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 17.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's Irving missing. Here's Toronto with the ball. Down by 15. Here's Jordan. And the baseline jumper goes down. Jordan's got his first basket.
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
Pass to Irving. Over Irving. And that one's good. Irving.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming. Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
James outside. Drains the triple. James has got his second basket.
Well, I don't think anybody is expecting this shot. LeBron showing some confidence with that long bomb.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Irving looking around. Out to James. Takes a 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. James has got 8.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Willing passers. Unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Duncan. And here's James. Shoots a fadeaway. James can't get that one to fall. James has gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field. Here's Jordan. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Zero hesitation. Jordan showing complete confidence in his shooting ability.
James against Jordan. James passes to Irving. Shoots. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Nowitzki. Blocked. And here's James. Give him 8 points now. Irving for 3. Hits the trifecta. He's got 14.
How about Irving stretching out the defense, making the most of a rare trip behind the arc.
And it's Irving missing. Irving's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Pass to West. From deep. And that one's good. Irving for 3.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Toronto. For 3, Robinson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Here's James. Pass to West. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to... Couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's West. James outside. A deep 3. No good there.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Well, through 3 quarters of play. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Irving. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Jordan in at point guard. And they doubled up Irving. Pass to Jordan. Beyond the arc. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball. Trailing by 17. Nowitzki, that one's good.
Solid look from Dirk. The way he stretches the floor really opens things up for their offense.
Here's Shepherd, covered by Jordan. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Turner against Durant. That shot is good by O'Neal.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside Irving. No good with the triple. Here's Toronto with the ball. Outside Irving. Here's Nowitzki. And a miss there on the triple. Durant, pass to Duncan. And it's in there.
Silky smooth. Tim Duncan's highly efficient with that stroke.
Duncan's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Pass to Nowitzki. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 7 tonight. The teardrop blocked, and they get it back. Jordan finds Irving. Nice shot from the wing. Irving's got 11 points here in the second half.
So many different ways he can attack. He can pull up from the mid-range like he does here. The doctor is in the house, folks.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Jordan. Rejected by James. And that one goes out of bounds. Oh, it's stolen away. Fires the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense. He dishes out some physical contact, too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
And the second free throw is good.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Shot to stop the run. Good work defensively by James.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Robinson gets the bucket.
You know, right away, Robinson gets the ball. He's looking to shoot it. He doesn't give the defense any chance to close in on him.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
The visitors with the ball. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Nice job getting position that time by Abdul-Jabbar. And once he gets that position, he goes to work.
Robinson passes to Nowitzki. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Here's West. Tries the spin move. Oh, Jordan with the block.
With defensive prowess and nearly a 7-foot wingspan, it's a lot harder to get a clean look on Jordan than most guys.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that side.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
.157 left in the fourth. Pass to Garnett. Oh, got a piece of it. And that one is stuffed right through.
When Kevin Garnett gets that ball anywhere close to the rack, he's going to throw it down.
For three, Robinson. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Jordan. All sorts of time. And he drops that one in. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Toronto. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
To the middle. Here's Doncic. They need this. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, he's a pro at tricking defenders. You can tell Doncic enjoys getting guys in the air with that pump fake.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Jordan. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Getting plenty of lift on that jumper. Michael Jordan, a premier shooter.
Irving for 3. Knocks down the triple.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Irving's gotten 2 of 4 to fall from deep.
Luka Doncic. 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the away team, Michael Jordan taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
Nowitzki, that one's good.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Jordan with the bucket.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
5th team foul. Shooting for the away team, John Havlicek. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Here's Toronto with the ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Robinson. He got a piece of it.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why. You got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
3rd personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the away team, Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hey, everybody knows Shaq is a fun guy off the court, but when he puts on that jersey, playtime is over. He takes winning very seriously.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Toronto with the ball. Pass to Jordan. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Now Jordan. It's stolen by Doncic. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K.
By the train tracks, listening to Aphex. By the brand new tape deck, skipping on the playlists. My girlfriend's always right.